Hello everyone and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to go over some basic command line commands. So before we get started, I want to make some recommendations. If you're a beginner just now learning to use command line, I recommend downloading a virtual machine to do your commands in, because if you put in the wrong command, you can very easily destroy your computer. So it's okay if you destroy a virtual machine, because you can just revert it or re-download it. So Microsoft offers free virtual machines. They have the development environment, which has all kinds of stuff in it. Visual Studio Code. It's a giant download though, 20 gigabytes. And you can pick which virtual machine software you want to use: VMware, Hyper-V, VirtualBox, Parallels. I use VirtualBox, and I know some people that use VM. Don't know that many people that use Hyper-V or Parallels. But this is the development environment. So if you're not really a developer, then I recommend using this one, and it's the Test Internet Explorer 11 and Microsoft Edge Legacy virtual machine. And again, it has all the virtual machines here, and it will expire in 90 days, but they recommend to take a snapshot of the virtual machine, and I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. And like I said, I use VirtualBox. I will put all of these links in the description so you all can get them. And let's get started. So I will open up my virtual machine. That's already open. So right here is my virtual machine. It's a Windows replica. So it says right here, that's my username and password. And I've already been using this for 6 days. To take a snapshot, you just boom, take a snapshot, and then it saves the settings from today. So if you use all 90 days, you would just load your snapshot and it'll start you back from this snapshot right here. So let's get started. Let me full screen this. All right, first thing we want to do is we want to open command prompt. It's right here on my desktop, but I'm going to show you guys how to get to it. So you go to your start menu, type in CMD, Charlie Mike Delta, and then you right click, run as administrator. There's also the run as administrator setting right here. Doesn't matter which one you click, they both do it. Click yes. And there it is. So you can do a couple things in here. You can change your colors. You can change your background to whatever color you want, but I like the black and I like the green text. That's just me. Everyone has their preference. So first command that I'm going to go over today is change directory, and that is CHDIR. And what this does is it changes your directory that you're working out of. So right now we are working out of the Windows System 32 folder. But let's say that I want to work out of my desktop. So it's CHDIR or just CD. So now you type in the location that you want to use as your directory. So it is C:/users. And you can tab everything out to auto finish. Just push the tab button as you're typing and it will finish everything for you. users, and then we want desktop. So that is it. Boom. I changed my directory. And if you want documents, you just documents. And if you push the up arrow key, it lists previous commands as well as F7. So I'm going to go back to the desktop now. All right, now that we know the change directory command, I'll show you guys the help command. So the help command is it basically shows you how to use the command. So if we want to see how to use change directory, we do the command / question mark, and that gives us the help menu for that. And every command has a help menu. There's even a help menu for help. And that is it. So next command that we're going to do is the make directory, also called mkdir, mkdir. That is how you create new folders in a directory. And it's mkdir or md for short. And I like using the short version, so I'm just going to md. And I want to make a new folder on the desktop. So I'm going to go c:/users. Oh no. Okay, IE, user, and then desktop. And then I will put another backslash and my folder name. So I want it to be named test. And now there's a test folder on the desktop. Now since we're already working out of the desktop, that is our directory, we do not have to type out the full directory. We can just do md test2, and now there's a test2 folder on our desktop. That's the easy way of working, of just making things, but I recommend whenever you're using longer commands to use the full directory, because sometimes you'll be changing directories and have files that you're working out of, and if you just use the simple name, then you're not going to get the file that you want. Now to make a folder that has a space in it, because test is just one word, if you want it to have a space in it, you're going to make dir, and then you're going to put it in quotation marks. So I want new folder. And now I have new folder on my desktop. If I did not put it into quotation marks, it's going to create a folder called new and a folder called folder. And that's not what we want. So make sure you put quotation marks if the naming convention has a space in it. The last command that I'm going to go over is remove directory. So remove directory, I mean, it's as simple as that. So we have two folders on our desktop, one called new, one called folder. We didn't want those. So we're going to do RD, and let's check out the help menu for RD. All right, as we can see, it is RMDIR or RD. And this command has two switches, also known as arguments, in the help menu. So if you do RD/S, that's going to remove all directories and files in the specified directory in addition to the directory itself. So it deletes not only the folder, but everything inside of the folder. If there's multiple directories, it's going to delete those. And it's going to ask you if you want to delete everything inside the folder. But if you don't want it to ask you, then you just do /Q, and that's quiet mode. It's not going to ask, it's just going to straight up go all out and delete everything. So if you're feeling wild, just /Q. Alright, so let's remove these two folders. Remove new. And it's gone. It does not send these to the recycle bin, so if you use remove directory, your stuff is gone. There is no way to undo that. And then RD folder. And I'm not going to go over the move command in this video. I will go over that in a later video, but I'm just going to show you one last command, and that is the directory command. So directory shows you everything listed in a directory. So if we want to do dir, this one has a bigger help menu because there's a lot of stuff that you can do with dir. And whenever you guys do this, you can check it out, read everything. Alright, so we want to see what's inside, what's on the desktop. So we're going to do dir, and I'm going to do the full directory just so I can show you guys desktop. And now that's going to show us everything on the desktop only. It doesn't go into subfolders. So it just shows what's on the desktop. So I have command prompt and I have a folder or a directory called test. So let's say that I wanted to see everything on the desktop and the directories under the desktop. So I want to do that same command, but I want to use the recursive argument. And this displays files specified in the directory and all subdirectories. So we're going to do dir/s, and that's going to give us a listing of not only the desktop, but also test, test2, and new folder. If there were files in any of these, it would show up right here. But let's say we don't want all of this mess. We have the date, the time, if it's a directory, if it's a folder. It's a lot of stuff, and the file size. If we just want a simple listing of everything, we're going to do dir/s for recursive. And then we're going to go to bare format. There's no heading information or summary. So this just lists everything as it is, the names, and that's it. So B, and then I can, since I'm working on the desktop, I don't need to put the file path. So here it is right here. We have command prompt. We have the test folder, these two right here. And then inside the test folder, we have test2. And inside test2, we have new folder. So that is how you make a directory, change your directory, remove a directory, and view everything in a directory. I hope that this video was helpful, and let me know in the comments what all you guys want to see. I just started working with command line, so I'm learning as I'm teaching, and it helps me learn a little better. So if there's a better way to do something, also drop that in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe for more. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos within the next couple weeks, months. Just let me know what you guys think.